Have you ever wondered how your voice assistant understands your commands? It's a question worth pondering. You ask your device to play your favorite track, call a friend, or even tell you a joke, and it does so effortlessly. But how? What's happening behind the scenes that allows this remarkable interaction? Imagine a world where machines can understand human language, our jokes, our sarcasm, our questions, and our instructions. Sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? Yet, here we are. Voice assistants like the one on your smartphone or your smart speaker are doing exactly that. These voice assistants are more than just digital helpers. They are a testament to the leaps and bounds that technology has made in recent years. They are complex yet fascinating pieces of technology that are changing the way we interact with our devices and, in many ways, the world around us. These voice assistants are smart, but they're not magic. They can't literally understand what we're saying. They don't laugh at our jokes or feel the emotion in our voice. They're not sentient, but they can analyze our words, break them down, and determine the best response based on a set of predefined rules and patterns. It's a bit like solving a puzzle. The pieces are the words we speak, and the picture they form is the command that the voice assistant follows. You might be wondering, well, that sounds complex. How does it work? It's a good question, and the answer lies in a field of study that's as intriguing as it is important. It's the science that powers not just voice assistants, but also many other applications that we use daily without even realizing it. So what magic allows these voice assistants to comprehend our language, you may ask? Get ready for an exciting journey into the world of language technology and artificial intelligence. The answer is not magic, but it's pretty close. It's actually a field of study called natural language processing, or NLP. Now, you may be asking, what on earth is natural language processing? Well, let's break it down. Natural language processing, or NLP, is a fascinating branch of artificial intelligence. It's all about creating a seamless interaction between humans and machines using the one thing we all have in common: language. Imagine having a conversation with your computer just like you would with a friend. You speak, it understands and responds in kind. Sounds like science fiction, right? But that's exactly what NLP aims to achieve. Here's the thing. While we humans find it easy to understand and interpret language, it's a whole different ballgame for machines. The human language is complex, filled with nuances, idioms, and contextual meanings that are second nature to us but can leave machines utterly baffled. This is where NLP comes in. It helps machines understand, interpret, and generate human language. It's like teaching a toddler to speak, but in this case, the toddler is a machine. NLP works by using algorithms and mathematical models to sift through the complexities of human language. It takes our words, breaks them down into smaller, understandable parts, and then analyzes these parts within their context. It's a bit like solving a jigsaw puzzle where each word or phrase is a piece of the puzzle. But that's not all. NLP also involves teaching machines to grasp the sentiment behind our words. So if you're happy, sad, or angry, the machine will know. Now you might wonder, why bother with NLP? Well, think about voice assistants like Siri or Alexa, or how Google can understand and respond to your search queries, or even how spam filters can identify and block unwanted emails. All these are possible because of NLP. So in essence, NLP is the bridge that allows machines to understand and interact with us in our own language. It's truly a game changer in the realm of artificial intelligence, bringing us a step closer to a future where machines can communicate with us as naturally as another human being would. But how does natural language processing achieve this incredible feat? Well, let's dive right in. At the heart of NLP lies machine learning, a subset of artificial intelligence that uses statistical techniques to give machines the ability to learn. It's like teaching a child a new language. You start with simple words, then sentences, and over time, they understand and start speaking the language themselves. Machine learning works similarly, but instead of children, we're teaching computers. Now imagine a scenario where you're teaching a child not just to understand the language, but also the context, the sentiments, the nuances. That's where deep learning comes in. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning that imitates the workings of the human brain to process data, creating patterns for decision-making. It's like teaching the child to understand that break a leg doesn't literally mean fracturing a limb. To achieve this, NLP uses something called neural networks. Picture a web with each node representing a neuron and the connections between them symbolizing the synapses in our brain. These networks are designed to recognize patterns, and they do this through a process called training. Training a neural network involves feeding it a lot of data. For NLP, this data is text or speech. The neural network analyzes this data, identifies patterns, learns from them, and gradually it begins to understand the language. The more data it's fed, the more it learns, the better it gets. But here's the catch. This process is not a one-time thing. It's iterative. The network learns, makes mistakes, learns from those mistakes, and improves. It's a continuous cycle of learning and improving, much like how we humans learn. Now, combine this with the power of machine learning and the depth of deep learning, and you have a system that doesn't just understand human language, but also the context, the sentiment, the nuances. This is the magic of natural language processing. So, NLP, with the help of machine learning and neural networks, trains systems to comprehend and interact with human language. Now that we know what NLP is and how it works, let's explore its impact. Natural language processing is a game changer in the technological sphere. It's like the secret sauce that's brought a new dimension of interaction between humans and machines. Think about it, it's NLP that powers your friendly voice assistant, whether it's Siri, Alexa, or Google Assistant. It's what enables them to understand your spoken words, process your requests, and respond in a way that's eerily human-like, but it doesn't stop there. Ever noticed how your email service can predict the end of your sentences? That's NLP working behind the scenes. It's analyzing patterns, learning from your writing style, and offering suggestions to make your digital communication faster and more efficient. And what about the world of social media? NLP is the wizard behind the curtain, analyzing trends, gauging public sentiment, and helping businesses understand how their products or services are perceived in the virtual world. But perhaps one of the most profound impacts of NLP is in the realm of accessibility. For individuals with disabilities, NLP has been a game changer. Voice-to-text technology, powered by NLP, has enabled those with mobility issues to write emails, send texts, and even write novels without touching a keyboard. Then there's the world of customer service. NLP is at the heart of chatbots that can handle a myriad of customer queries 24/7 without human intervention. It's revolutionizing the way businesses handle customer interactions, making it more efficient and cost-effective. The impact of NLP extends to fields as diverse as healthcare, where it's used to interpret complex medical records, to the legal field, where it's used to analyze large volumes of legal texts, and to education, where it's helping to personalize learning experiences. So, you see, NLP is far from being just a buzzword in the tech world. It's a powerful tool that's reshaping our interaction with technology, making it more intuitive, accessible, and efficient. So, NLP is not just a fancy term, it's a powerful tool that's transforming our interaction with technology. To wrap it all up, we've taken a deep dive into the fascinating world of natural language processing, or NLP, and its role in powering the intelligent systems we interact with daily. We've seen how it's the magic behind the voice assistants that respond to our queries, the chatbots that guide us on websites, and even the translation apps that help us navigate foreign languages. We started by unraveling the mystery of voice assistants. We found out that it's not magic, but NLP at work, enabling these assistants to understand and respond to our commands. It's the science that allows our devices to comprehend human language in a way that's meaningful to them, transforming our words into a format they can process and act upon. Then we broke down NLP into its core components. We talked about how it involves various processes like tokenization, stemming, and lemmatization, which break down sentences into understandable units. We discovered that these elements work together to allow machines to understand, analyze, and generate human language. Our deep dive into NLP revealed its integral role in deep learning. We learned how NLP and neural networks collaborate to train models in artificial intelligence and machine learning. These models then use the principles of NLP to understand and generate human language, creating intelligent systems capable of interacting with us in a meaningful way. We also touched upon the impact of NLP, highlighting how it has revolutionized our interactions with technology. It's made it possible for us to communicate with machines as we would with humans, making our lives easier and more efficient. So, the next time you ask your voice assistant for the weather, remember the intricate process of natural language processing that makes it all possible. It's not just a voice responding to you, it's a showcase of how far we've come in the field of technology, a testament to human innovation and the power of language.